And so it is with this statement. Save the planet. Reuse your spork. Yeah? Abject stupidity. Abject stupidity. I guess I'm supposed to believe that plastic sporks are that dangerous that they could destroy the planet if you don't reuse them. Whatever happened to the metal ones? Forks and spoons, Hey, you wash those things and reuse them all over again. What's wrong with that? I guess we've become a culture where we're just too blasted lazy to get off the couch and wash our forks and knives. Wash dishes. Some of you don't even know what I'm talking about when I talk about washing dishes. You've never had to wash a dish, unless you're working in a restaurant or something. But yeah, that's a shame. That some of you don't know what that means, to wash dishes. It's pitiful. It's pitiful. Now let's take a look at saving the planet. We're going to save the planet. We're going to recycle everything, And by recycling everything, we will be doing our godly service. And we'll be doing God a favor by recycling the planet. Let's talk about electric cars. How about electric cars? I've got a 2016 Hemi with a 2016's got a Hemi motor in it. It's gas. And I'm telling you one thing, once you drive that thing, the thought of going electric or going to, getting rid of fossil fuels or trying to save the planet will never cross your pea-brain mind again. It just won't. That car is awesome. I've never had a car. Most cars I get have lag speed somewhere between, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. I've had a lot of nice cars. I've had Corvettes and I've had Trans Ams and I've had, but all of them always had a lag speed somewhere. You punch down on it and it's not going anywhere. Okay, this car has no lag speed anywhere. It is a go-getter and it is awesome. And I love it. And I don't want electric. Okay. Now, how long? Let's ask this question. I've been looking up this material on the internet, and you really can't find any good straight answers because I don't think they know themselves. I think they're just putting stuff out there, and they really don't have any straight answers. Like I put, how long does it take to charge an electric vehicle? And no straight answer. Someone said, well, it takes 30 minutes. Someone said it takes 8 hours. Someone said it took 12 hours. And I'm thinking, well, that's a big span of difference. Can you imagine going to a NASCAR race and getting an 8-hour charge? The NASCAR drivers, they could take a break. They could take a lunch. They could go to sleep. They could go home, do some errands around the house. They could, and you'd have to tell your boss, look, I'm not just going to a NASCAR race. This isn't all week long because the pit stops are taking 8 hours for them to charge their cars up. So, it would be really ridiculous, a NASCAR race with electric cars. Now, how many charging stations are there? Well, let me ask you this. How many have you seen? Now, I admit I've seen a few, not many. I travel a lot, and I travel all over the place buying fossil fuel, and I've seen very few charging stations. Now, I did see one, and guess what? No one was using them. There wasn't a car out there charging using. No, yeah, just had them out there, but no one was using them. Now, get this, the power grid. We do work on the lake a lot of $1 million homes, and these $1 million homes will have like 5 big, huge heat pumps. And the power grid can barely handle that, all these homes on the lake with all these heat pumps. Now, if every home had a charging station, There is no way the power grid could handle that. It just, I mean, it would blow it up. No way the power grid could handle that. How far can you go on an electric charge? Again, there's no definite answers. I don't think anybody knows. Someone said 100 miles. 100 miles. That means it would take you, what, 2, 3, 4 weeks to get to California? And then depending on time, how long it takes to charge it. I mean, who wants this? Who cares for this? Who in their right mind wants this? Now, what does a battery cost for an electric car? About $15,000. So you think you're saving money by going electric until you have to replace the battery. Yeah. Which one costs less to operate? Gas or electric? Well, who cares? I don't care which one costs electric. I don't care. All I want to do is put gas in my car, fill it up with fossil fuel, and drive, and know that I can drive another 500 miles. That's my only concern. My only concern. Okay, saving the planet.
Check us out on the web at isthatreallyinthebible.com.